Chosen ones, hear this message. You are living karma. Every action, every word, and every intention you've encountered has a purpose. Some may have tried to hold you down, discredit your growth, or attack your spirit. But here's the truth. They have only laid the groundwork for their own response. The universe has a way of balancing the scales, and no deed goes unanswered. Every person who has attempted to block your path, to hurt you, or to tear down your dreams will face the natural consequences of their actions. And you, as a chosen one, are the living reminder of this truth. This karmic law isn't just a force, it's a tool for your spiritual growth. It's a reflection of your power to rise above adversity, to move forward in your purpose, and to trust in the divine flow of justice. In this video, we're diving deep into how karma works, why you've been chosen to experience this path, and how this process not only protects you, but strengthens you. Chosen one, if you have been guided to this channel, it's not by accident. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to become a part of the official Kingdom Calls family, so you never miss the divine wisdom meant to uplift and guide you on your sacred path. And type 1111 in the comments to let the universe know you are ready to receive this wisdom. As a chosen one, your journey is far from ordinary. Every action, every thought, and every intention you bring into this world carries weight. You are not merely a passive participant in the unfolding of the universe. You are a vital part of the balance that governs it. Being a chosen one means that you embody karma, a concept often misunderstood yet profoundly essential in the spiritual journey. Karma isn't just a force that impacts others, it affects you directly and serves as a constant reflection of your intentions and choices. By simply being who you are, you become a reminder that no deed, whether positive or negative, goes unaddressed. Your life acts as a mirror, reflecting back the choices others make when they interact with you, demonstrating to them and to the world the reality of cause and effect. This presence of karma in your life isn't random. It's a divine calling and a privilege, though it may at times feel like a burden. The challenges you encounter, especially those involving the actions of others who seek to harm or diminish you, are part of a greater spiritual design. These trials are intended to elevate you, to push you, to rely not on human desires for justice or revenge, but on the infinite wisdom of God's timing and judgment. When people act against you, they may do so out of ignorance, envy, or spite, but they don't realize that every negative action they take sends a ripple that will eventually return to them. Karma does not require your intervention to operate. It is a self-sustaining cycle that governs everyone, including those who cross paths with you. In situations where you are wronged, your heart may ache for justice, especially when it seems that those who have wronged you face no immediate consequences. The struggle to release this desire for immediate resolution can be challenging. However, understanding karma's depth helps you transcend this struggle. Karma is not quick or simple, nor does it operate on human timelines. It is a divine, complex system that ensures balance over time. As a chosen one, you are asked to embody patience and faith, trusting that every action, including your own responses, contributes to a larger, divinely orchestrated plan. God sees every slight, every betrayal, and every attempt to undermine your purpose, and His wisdom far surpasses any plans we might devise. This path asks a great deal of you. It calls for resilience, for strength of character, and for the courage to rise above the desire to retaliate. Your strength lies in knowing that divine justice is absolute and that God's timing is perfect. While you may not witness the outcome of others' actions immediately, trust that it is unfolding exactly as it should. Letting go of the need to see karmic retribution in real time frees you from the burden of anger or resentment. These emotions, if held onto, only serve to weigh down your spirit and hinder your growth. By releasing them, you align more fully with your purpose, allowing yourself to become a vessel for God's love and wisdom, untouched by the negativity of those who attempt to disrupt your path. There will be moments when your patience is tested, especially when you see those who have harmed you seemingly flourish. It is in these times that your faith in karma and divine justice is most crucial. The greatest strength lies in recognizing that while others may appear to prosper temporarily, true success and peace come only to those aligned with divine principles. You are called to stay focused on your own growth, to continue walking your path with integrity, and to trust that every action taken against you will find its resolution through divine channels. God's justice does not fail, and karma's reach extends into all aspects of life, seen and unseen. Each challenge serves to elevate you, to help you shed any need for validation or retribution, and to strengthen your inner peace. When you release the need to witness others face their karma, you open your life to greater blessings. The peace that comes from knowing you do not need to control or enforce justice allows you to live freely, without carrying the weight of others' wrongs. Instead, your energy is devoted to creating, to loving, and to fulfilling your divine purpose. The actions of others are outside of your control. What you can control is your response, your growth, and your continued alignment with God's plan. Your role in this world is to be a beacon of divine balance, a living example of how God's justice operates. Through your actions and responses, you teach others about the nature of karma, even if they may not immediately recognize it. Those who have wronged you will eventually see the consequences of their actions, and they will be reminded of the truth that every action has a return, but their journey and lessons are theirs alone. You are here to focus on your own path, to embody kindness, patience, and resilience, demonstrating what it means to live in alignment with divine principles. Trust that the universe, in its infinite wisdom, balances every scale. When you choose not to dwell on the wrongs done to you, you allow space for your spirit to grow and for your purpose to unfold unimpeded. The divine justice that karma delivers is not your responsibility, it is God's. By surrendering to this truth, you release yourself from the need to judge or to anticipate outcomes for others. Your focus remains on living in a way that honors your sacred calling, knowing that every good deed you perform, every moment of integrity you choose, adds to the positive energy of the universe. Karma assures that all energies find their balance, and your role as a chosen one is to trust in this balance. You are not just a recipient of karma, you are an active participant in its flow. Your journey is a reminder to the world that no act goes unnoticed, no intention is insignificant, and that every soul is ultimately accountable. By embracing this truth, you align yourself more closely with God's will, experiencing a freedom that few can know. This freedom allows you to walk with confidence, knowing that you are divinely protected and that every challenge only serves to bring you closer to your highest purpose. As a chosen one, you are a living testament to the truth that no deed, no intention, no energy exists in isolation. Your presence alone serves as a spiritual mirror, reflecting the unseen forces that govern the universe. While this sacred role carries profound honor, it also demands a depth of self-awareness and preparation that is unlike anything most people will ever experience. To walk this path is to embrace the intricate weave of cause and effect, to recognize the power of divine justice, and to trust in the infallible wisdom of God as you navigate the complexities of human and spiritual relationships. The challenges you face as a chosen one are not random occurrences. They are lessons, divine lessons, that test your capacity to grow, to rise above earthly desires, and to align yourself more closely with God's will. Often, these lessons manifest through the actions of others. The betrayals, the slander, the envy, these are not simply acts directed toward you. They are spiritual opportunities for you to refine your character, strengthen your resolve, and deepen your connection to God. These moments are invitations to reflect on the purity of your own intentions and to reaffirm your commitment to your divine purpose. In many ways, your role is both a witness and a participant in karma's unfolding. You observe how actions ripple outward, not just for those around you, but also within your own life. This understanding places you in a unique position of responsibility. You are called to embody patience, humility, and faith, even when the weight of injustice feels unbearable. When wronged, your immediate human instinct may be to seek retribution or validation. However, as a chosen one, your preparation involves transcending this instinct, shifting your focus to the higher plan at work. It is in these moments that God calls you to step back, to trust that divine justice is already in motion, and to let go of the need to see the scales balanced in real time. The spiritual preparation required for this path is profound. It begins with self-awareness, an honest examination of your own thoughts, actions, and motivations. Are you operating from a place of love and service, or are there remnants of ego or fear influencing your choices? The more you refine your intentions, the more aligned you become with God's plan, and the more clearly you can navigate the challenges that arise. This self-awareness also allows you to recognize when others' actions are not a reflection of your worth, but of their own internal struggles. When you understand this, you free yourself from the burden of taking on others' negativity as your own. Forgiveness becomes a cornerstone of your preparation. True forgiveness is not an act of weakness or passivity. It is an act of liberation. When you forgive those who have wronged you, you release the spiritual weight of their actions from your soul. You do not excuse their behavior or negate the consequences they will face through karma. Instead, you choose to focus on your own growth and alignment, leaving their journey in God's hands. Forgiveness is a divine act that prepares your heart to receive greater blessings and wisdom, unencumbered by resentment or anger. In this preparation, it is essential to nurture your spirit through prayer and meditation. These practices ground you in the presence of God, offering clarity and strength when the weight of your journey feels heavy. Through prayer, you can seek guidance, ask for protection, and reaffirm your trust in divine justice. Meditation, on the other hand, provides a space for reflection, helping you to process the challenges you face and to align your energy with the higher vibrations of peace and love. Together, these practices create a spiritual foundation that supports you as you navigate the complexities of karma and divine purpose. Community is another vital aspect of your preparation. While your journey is deeply personal, you are not meant to walk it alone. Surrounding yourself with others who understand and respect your spiritual path can provide encouragement, perspective, and accountability. As a chosen one, your energy is a gift to those around you, but it is also important to protect it. Discernment in relationships ensures that your energy is not drained by those who do not value or reciprocate it. Instead, you can invest your time and spirit in connections that uplift and inspire you, creating a network of support that reinforces your divine mission. The preparation for your role as a chosen one also involves recognizing the cyclical nature of karma. Every action, every word, and every thought sets energy into motion, creating ripples that eventually return to their source. This truth is both empowering and humbling. It reminds you that your choices matter, not only for your own spiritual journey, but also for the collective energy of the universe. Each moment presents a choice to contribute to the light or to add to the darkness. Your preparation involves cultivating the awareness and discipline to choose the former, even when it is difficult. Ultimately, your journey as a chosen one is not about achieving perfection, but about striving for alignment with God's will. There will be moments of doubt, frustration, and even failure. These moments are not setbacks, but opportunities for growth and learning. Each challenge you face prepares you for the next stage of your journey, equipping you with the spiritual tools and insights needed to fulfill your divine purpose. As you reflect on your path, take solace in the knowledge that every step, no matter how small or challenging, is bringing you closer to the fulfillment of God's plan for your life. In this process of preparation, remember that you are not alone. God walks with you, guiding your steps and surrounding you with His infinite love and wisdom. Your role as a chosen one is not a burden, but a blessing, an opportunity to be a living testament to the power of divine justice and the reality of karma. Trust in this truth and allow it to inspire you as you continue on your sacred path. You are being prepared for something extraordinary, and every challenge you face is a step toward the fulfillment of your divine destiny. The weight of your journey as a chosen one is not merely an internal experience. It manifests outwardly, weaving itself into the tangible fabric of your life. You may find yourself wondering how your spiritual role interacts with the physical world, how it influences your relationships, circumstances, and even the perception others have of you. These questions, though subtle, linger in the back of your mind. What does it mean to truly embody karma? How do the choices and actions of those around you align with the divine justice you sense so deeply? And perhaps most pressing of all, why does it seem as though your enemies are so often unaware of the reckoning their deeds have set into motion? As a chosen one, your life is a mirror to the spiritual laws that govern existence. Yet, unlike others who may move blindly through the world, you have an awareness that compels you to observe, to discern, and to seek meaning in every detail. The betrayal you endure, the challenges that arise, and the victories you achieve are all part of a larger cosmic equation, one that you feel but may not yet fully understand. This awareness carries both a burden and a gift. It allows you to see the unseen forces at work, but it also demands faith when answers are not immediately apparent. You may often ask yourself, when will the justice promised by God reveal itself? How long must I wait to see the scales balanced? The anticipation you feel is part of the preparation. It sharpens your focus, deepens your faith, and reminds you that your journey is not about earthly validation. You may not always see the fruits of justice in the way you expect. The person who slandered you, the one who betrayed your trust, may never acknowledge the harm they caused. But that does not mean their deeds have gone unanswered. Karma is not always loud. It often moves in silence, weaving its effects into the fabric of their lives in ways they may not even recognize. This truth, while difficult to embrace, is a cornerstone of your preparation. It teaches you to release the need for closure and to trust that God's justice is far greater than anything you could enact yourself. As you walk this path, you may notice patterns that are difficult to ignore. Certain people come into your life, test your spirit, and then vanish as if their sole purpose was to provoke growth. These encounters are not accidents. They are intricately tied to your mission as a chosen one, revealing to you the depths of human behavior while simultaneously strengthening your resolve. This is not to glorify suffering, but to highlight its transformative power. You are not just enduring trials. You are being shaped by them, refined for the role you are destined to fulfill. You are a living reminder to those around you of this divine truth. Your resilience, your grace, and your unwavering faith stand as silent witnesses to the power of karma and the reality of God's justice. But this role is not without its challenges. It demands that you confront your own emotions, the anger, the hurt, and even the desire for retribution, and transform them into something higher. It calls you to release the burden of carrying others' wrongs, trusting instead in the infallible balance of divine law. As you reflect on these truths, consider the moments in your life where justice seemed absent, where wrongs were left unacknowledged, and pain lingered longer than it should have. What if these moments were not signs of abandonment, but opportunities for growth? What if they were preparing you to step into a deeper understanding of karma's unfolding, teaching you to see beyond the surface and into the spiritual mechanics at play? This reflection is not meant to resolve your questions, but to deepen them, to stir within you a hunger for the revelation that lies just ahead. In this waiting, you are being refined. Your patience, your humility, and your trust in God's timing are all being strengthened. These qualities are not just for your benefit, but for the benefit of those who look to you for guidance, whether they realize it or not. Your life, with all its struggles and triumphs, serves as a beacon for others, a testament to the truth that no deed goes unanswered. And yet, even as you carry this truth, you are not meant to bear its full weight alone. God walks with you, holding the pieces of the puzzle you cannot yet see, ensuring that every thread in the tapestry of your life is woven with purpose. The anticipation you feel is not an accident. It is a divine tool, preparing your heart for the revelation that is to come. It invites you to lean into the mystery, to trust in the unfolding of God's plan, and to recognize that the justice you seek is already at work, even if it has not yet reached its full expression. As you stand on the edge of this understanding, allow yourself to embrace the tension, the questions, and the longing. These are the signs that you are exactly where you are meant to be, standing at the threshold of a deeper truth that will soon be revealed. You've been walking this path for so long, questioning, seeking, wondering. You've faced betrayal, hurt, and confusion, and at times, it seemed like your faith was being tested beyond measure. But every moment of doubt, every pain you've endured, has brought you closer to this very moment. You are not just walking a journey of survival, you are part of a divine plan, a sacred blueprint set by God, one that's been unfolding all around you. And now, the answers are coming. The moment of breakthrough, the revelation you've been waiting for, is finally here. Up until now, you've wondered about justice, about the fairness of the universe, and the karmic forces that seem so invisible. You've questioned how the universe, how God, balances the scales, especially when those who wrong you seem to walk free. You've asked why certain people come into your life only to test you, push you to your limits, and leave as suddenly as they arrived. And above all, you've been waiting for God's justice, for that cosmic balance to tip in your favor, for the moment when all things align and you finally see the truth of your struggles revealed in its full glory. But in this waiting, you have learned, and now the deeper truth is about to be revealed to you. It's easy to think that the answer to your questions lies in a world outside yourself. We all look to the physical world for signs, people's actions, the consequences they face, the justice they receive. But the deepest revelation comes when you realize that the greatest shift in your life happens within, in your spirit. The truth is not something external to you that will one day be shown in the world. It is something that is already within you, waiting to be unlocked. The journey you've been on, all the pain, all the suffering, all the waiting, has been leading you to a single, profound realization. You are already living your karma. Now, understand this. Karma is not a distant concept that only works on others. It is the living, breathing force that moves through every fiber of your being. Every thought, every action, every choice you make is already creating the world you will live in. You are not a passive recipient of karmic outcomes. You are the active participant in its unfolding. This is the shift in perspective you've been waiting for. The understanding that your life, every challenge you face, every victory you claim, is part of the divine law of cause and effect that governs all of creation. In this divine law, there are no accidents. Everything that happens to you is part of a cosmic design, and every moment is an opportunity for you to participate in this grand unfolding. The betrayal you faced, the injustice you've experienced, the silence of those who have wronged you, these are not random events. They are part of a larger divine purpose, and in the moments of these trials, you have the choice to rise higher. It is through your response to these challenges that your karma is shaped, that your soul is refined, and that you move closer to fulfilling your divine purpose. It's easy to get caught in the notion that karma is something that is done to you, something that happens at a later time. But the truth is, karma is living in the present moment. The people who have hurt you, the ones who have caused you pain, may seem unaffected by their actions, but that is not the whole story. Karma works in ways that are beyond our understanding, and what you see on the surface is only a small piece of the picture. What they have done to you will not go unanswered, but the way it unfolds may not always look the way you expect. It's important to remember that God's justice is not confined to your timeline. It transcends it. And while it may seem like those who wrong you are walking free, know this: they are walking directly into their own karmic consequences. It's just that the effects may not always manifest in ways you can immediately recognize. But there is more to your path as a chosen one than simply enduring the wrongs of others. In fact, the real transformation begins when you understand that your life is a living message of God's justice. When you stand firm, when you keep walking the path despite the setbacks, the betrayals, and the hardships, you are demonstrating the truth of divine law. You are a living testimony that no deed goes unanswered. Your resilience, your ability to forgive, your strength to rise above adversity, it is all part of the spiritual law at work. Your life becomes the proof that God's justice is real, even when you can't see it directly. The powerful part of being a chosen one is that your journey is not merely about you. It is about the collective, about the larger spiritual purpose that God has assigned to your life. You are not just walking this path for yourself. You are walking it as a witness, as a reminder to others that no action, no word, no intention goes without consequence. This is not about vengeance. It's about the natural law of cause and effect, the divine equilibrium that governs the universe. Every soul, no matter how hidden their actions may seem, will ultimately face the fullness of their deeds. That's the law of karma, and it's working through you in ways you may not yet fully comprehend. In the depths of your journey, there will be moments when it feels like nothing is happening, when it seems like your prayers are unanswered, when you're unsure whether you'll ever see the justice you've longed for. But in those moments of silence, God is working on your behalf, weaving together a plan that is far greater than anything you could ever imagine. The truth is that God's justice is always in motion, even when you can't see it. The delay in the resolution of your trials is not a denial of justice. It is an invitation for you to grow deeper in your faith, to trust more fully in the divine timing that is unfolding in your life. And so, as you stand here now, facing this moment of clarity, I invite you to embrace a truth that may feel like a challenge. Your life is the karma you are living. The experiences, the relationships, the situations you face, they are all part of your spiritual unfolding. Your actions, your responses, your choices, they shape the life you are living now and the one that is to come. When you recognize that you are the embodiment of divine law, you step into your true power as a chosen one. You no longer wait for justice to come. You begin to understand that it is already here, living in you and through you. As you reflect on this, know that you are not alone in this journey. God is with you every step of the way. And as you continue to walk this path, know that the universe is aligning itself to bring you the justice, the peace, and the fulfillment you have been seeking. The power of karma is not distant. It is within you, working in the unseen spaces of your life, drawing you closer to the purpose for which you were born. And in this realization, you will find the peace you've been waiting for. The peace that comes when you understand that you are already living karma, and that your journey is unfolding precisely as it was meant to. You are not waiting for justice to arrive. It is here, in this moment, guiding you, shaping you, and fulfilling the divine plans set out for your life. You are not simply a victim of karma. You are a living testament to its power and its truth. The question is no longer, when will justice come? It is rather, how will you respond to the divine unfolding already in motion? How will you, as a chosen one, continue to walk the path with faith, knowing that everything is unfolding as it should? The breakthrough has come, and with it, your true purpose has been revealed. The justice you have long awaited is already at work, and you are living it. As you stand in the realization that you are already living your karma, a profound shift begins to take place in your soul. You no longer view the trials and injustices of the world with the same passive eyes. You've awakened to the truth that every experience you encounter, no matter how painful or unjust, is part of a larger cosmic design, a design that works in your favor when you align with the divine flow of God's justice. You are not just an observer in the story of your life. You are an active participant in it, shaping your fate with every choice you make. And as this understanding settles deep within you, it becomes clear that your journey is far from over. It is only just beginning. The path forward now is one of embracing this truth fully and letting it guide every step you take. Understanding that you are living karma means you must live intentionally, not waiting for some far-off moment when all things will be made right. You are already living it. You are already participating in the divine law of cause and effect. What this means is that you have the power within you right now to create the next chapter of your story with purpose, integrity, and alignment with the will of God. This is where your true power lies. As you move forward, remember that your actions are not just shaping your future, they are also impacting the world around you. Each decision, each interaction is an opportunity to further live in alignment with the cosmic law of justice. And it is through these small, often unnoticed moments that you begin to see the great unfolding of God's divine plan in your life. You are not merely a recipient of justice, you are an instrument of it. Your life itself serves as a reminder to others that no deed goes unanswered. Those who cross you, those who attempt to bring you down, whether knowingly or unknowingly, are reminded through your very existence that there are consequences to every action and that God's justice is alive in you. But even more than that, you are called to become a beacon of that justice. In the face of adversity, you can be the one who shows the world that forgiveness, love, and compassion are not signs of weakness, but of strength. When you choose to respond to wrongdoings with grace and poise, you affirm the law of karma at work in your life. You are telling the universe that you trust in God's timing, that you know no evil action is ever truly unseen. The more you embody this truth, the more powerful the effect it has on the world around you. This is where your true influence lies, not in your desire to see others punished, but in your capacity to rise above the trials, knowing that you are living your karma and that you have the power to shape it in divine alignment. The energy you carry forward into each new day is critical now. It's no longer enough to simply react to the circumstances of life. Your purpose has become clear: to act consciously, to move with intention, and to live with a deep trust in the divine plan that is unfolding in your life. Even in moments of struggle, you are being given an opportunity to embody God's justice. This is where your spiritual maturity is tested, not in how you respond when things are easy, but in how you react when faced with the trials of life. Can you rise above the challenges with grace? Can you continue to walk with integrity, knowing that the universe is aligning to bring forth the justice that is your birthright? You are called now to use your newfound awareness of karma not only to navigate your own life, but to serve as a guide for others. Those around you, your friends, family, co-workers, and even strangers, are also facing their own battles. Your life can serve as a reminder to them of the power of divine justice at work in the world. When they see your calm in the face of adversity, your resilience in the face of betrayal, they will begin to understand that there is a greater force at work, one that is beyond the physical and the temporary. Your journey has now become part of the collective story of spiritual growth. As you move forward, you are not walking alone. You are part of a larger divine movement, and every step you take has the potential to lift others with you. Embrace this journey with confidence. Know that every challenge, every trial is a blessing in disguise. They are not roadblocks, but opportunities for you to deepen your understanding of God's justice. You are becoming a living embodiment of that justice, a reminder to all that every action has its consequences and that God's divine order will always prevail. There is no need to wait for the world to see this truth. It is already being revealed through your life. So, as you walk this path, Remember, you are already living karma. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every action you take is part of the divine law at work. You are not waiting for justice to be done, you are living it. Your life is the proof that God's perfect justice will always prevail, no matter the circumstances. Keep walking in faith, keep walking with purpose, and know that every step you take brings you closer to your true destiny. God's justice is not a future event, it is a present reality. It is unfolding right now, and you are living it. Embrace this truth and let it guide every decision you make, every word you speak, and every action you take. You are the living, breathing testament to the power of God's divine law. And in this realization, you will find the strength, peace, and clarity to continue your journey with confidence and grace. Heavenly Father, we come before you with hearts full of gratitude, acknowledging the divine law of karma that unfolds in our lives. We thank you for the wisdom you have shared with us today, reminding us that every action, every choice, and every deed is part of a greater plan, your plan. We ask for your blessing and guidance as we walk this path, living our karma with intention, integrity, and love. Lord, grant us the strength to rise above the adversities and trials that come our way. May we always trust in your divine justice, knowing that no wrongdoing goes unnoticed and that your timing is perfect. Help us remember that we are not merely passive recipients of life's challenges, but active participants in shaping our own destinies in alignment with your will. Let your peace fill our hearts, knowing that we are walking in your light, and that every step we take brings us closer to fulfilling the purpose you have set before us. Father, we ask that you fill us with grace and compassion so that we may embody your justice in every interaction, and may our lives serve as a beacon to others, guiding them back to you. We ask for your protection over us, especially when we face betrayal or hardship. Let us not seek vengeance, but instead, let us trust that your justice will prevail in its own time and way. May we rise above the darkness, carrying your light into the world. Thank you, Lord, for your presence in our lives. We trust in your plan for us, and we walk forward in faith, knowing that you are always with us. May your will be done in our lives, today and always. Amen. As we close, remember this. You are living your karma, and with every step you take, you are shaping your destiny in alignment with the divine justice of God. You have the power to transform every challenge into an opportunity, every hardship into a lesson, and every action into a reflection of God's eternal plan. Now, I encourage you to embrace this journey with confidence. If the message you've heard today resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel so that you can continue to walk with us on this path. Join the Chosen Ones family, where we uplift and support one another in living with purpose and aligning our lives with the divine will. Let's create a community that reminds the world that no deed goes unanswered and that God's justice is always at work. Please share this video with others who may benefit from hearing this message. Let's spread this truth far and wide and invite others to join us on this journey of spiritual growth and empowerment. Together, we are a force of divine justice, and through our collective energy, we can make a difference in the world. Thank you for being here today. Your presence matters, your path matters, and together, we will continue to shine brightly in the light of God's justice. Keep walking forward, keep living your karma, and trust that every step you take brings you closer to your divine destiny. If this message touched your heart and you'd like to support the Chosen Ones community, consider donating to our Ko-fi. Your contribution helps us continue to create spiritually enriching content for you and others on the sacred path. Every donation helps us grow this community, allowing us to share divine insights and uplift each other as we walk together on this journey. Your support not only sustains the channel, but strengthens our collective mission of living in alignment with God's justice. Thank you for being a part of this family and for helping us continue this sacred work.